Alright, Dwayne, thank you so much for being on our show. It's a real pleasure. First guest on the show, no other better person to start off with.
Thank you.
And I don't know, I met you earlier in the year and I was like, this guy, he's a really cool guy. I think you embody a lot of what, mid kids are in the sense that they're not just one thing, they're a bunch of things put together basically. They're masters almost of all trades almost in a sense. And so I understand that you play football here in Middlebury.
I do.
Right? But outside of that, what else do you do too?
I do music.
You do music.
I do music.
My man,
I
you do music. So, but before you talk about your music, which I know is very important for you, let's talk a little about football. Where are you from, first of all, actually?
From Springfield, Massachusetts.
Springfield, Massachusetts. Okay,
Yeah.
that's West Side, right?
No, that's East.
I mean, like West Side, Massachusetts, basically.
Oh yeah, what's the Mass?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And have you always lived there?
No. I actually moved down south to Orlando, Florida, and then to Atlanta, Georgia for combined like 7 years.
Ah, okay. When did you get back to Springfield?
High school.
High school?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Did you always go to the same high school, or?
No, I actually went 2 years in public high school in Springfield, and then I went 2 more years in a prep school in Connecticut for football.
Which one?
Salisbury Prep.
Salisbury, okay. Tell us a little more about Salisbury.
Salisbury. Every time somebody asks that question, all I can do is laugh. It's an all-boys school, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's an all-boys school." Yeah, I'm out of there now. So it's an all-boys school, and then it's a great athletic school. A lot of athletes come through there and go D1 all over the place, and very prestigious.
I see.
It's well known up in Upper Connecticut by the Berkshires.
Okay.
By New York, so by upstate New York.
Did you guys win anything big?
Yeah, we actually won 2 championships. One in 2010. That was the year before I came, and one in 2012.
Wow.
The New England championship.
That is the new. So does that mean like all of New England?
Yeah. Prep school.
Bro, that's intense.
Mm-hmm.
So you must have played with like really good players.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
It's amazing.
everyone was-
So did you always know you're gonna come to Mid, or did you like have you been looked at by other schools as well?
Actually, I did, and it was I was getting recruited by a lot of schools, and D3 didn't even come to mind until my dad was
Wait, D3 didn't come to. Wait, what does that mean?
like I had D1 offers and interest in other schools and things. And
Yeah, D1 offer.
yeah,
That's absurd.
and,
So okay.
I wasn't sure if I wanted to go D3, because
Mm.
like all my friends were going D1, and I was like, I'm getting these looks, like it's time to step out and go big. But my dad was like, you know what, you're getting looks by these smaller NESCAD schools and IVs. When you come out of these colleges, you're gonna have multiple opportunities to be successful in life. So I was like, I took that into account and started showing more interest in the NESCADs, and then they started showing even more interest in me, and it kind of clicked, especially with Middlebury. So
Nice.
Get up here.
Well, so glad to have you here, obviously. But yeah, so I mean, outside of football, music, right? Before we even get to music, actually, when you came to Middlebury, what were you thinking about studying?
I was thinking about going pre-med actually, and going.
Dr. Scott. Okay.
Yeah, biochem. That's actually my initials, Dr. Scott.
Yeah.
So
Actually,
everybody
though.
calls me Dr. Scott, but yeah. And then to my advisor just about a few months ago, he's also my writing instructor. Told me you should look into literature, and I was like, oh really? And I had never been like praised for my writing until here, and it's kind of like a surprise, and it feels good to have someone actually support and be like, yo, this is where you should go. Like you're meant to be here. So.
I see. So with that in mind, I'm sure it translates very well into music, right?
Definitely with my lyrics and writing.
Yeah. You write a lot of your own lyrics? You write
All
a lot
of
of your
them.
own lyrics?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah, of course,
I
man.
see.
You're not a musician if you're not writing your own lyrics.
That's true. That's
you're
true.
not an artist.
Okay. So, what genre are you more into?
Definitely hip hop.
Definitely hip hop.
Definitely hip hop.
It's a great genre, dude.
I like neo soul too. I can't sing as well,
Yeah.
but neo soul is definitely it's
Okay.
feel good music,
Definitely.
Mhm.
I mean, music is good to the soul, but when it's feel good, it's feel good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, tell me about music. How did you get into it? How long have you been doing it?
Well, I come from a musical family. Like my grandfather plays just about every instrument. My sister, she was trying to make it through the music business, and
I see.
she was doing collaborations with like Jagged Edge and groups like that.
Oh,
and I was 7 when I wrote my first rap to one of her songs.
7?
7.
Bro.
Yeah, no.
Too
Can't remember how good it was. It probably wasn't that great. But 13, I had like a huge rap book. By 15, I was in the studio and making my own beats and started from there.
That's amazing. So 15, okay. Did you do like any gigs?
Any gigs? Yeah, definitely. Like I was producing for this guy named M.O.N.D.A.Y. He was actually gonna have a collaboration with French Montana back in 2010, I want to say.
Wow, that's recently. Well,
sort of, yeah.
Time flies, I guess. Wow.
Time does fly.
Felt like yesterday. Anyway, yeah.
And it would have been great to hear French Montana on my beats, and definitely like Chance the Rapper. I'm in contact with him, and hopefully you'll hear one of my beats on one of his albums or whatnot.
Dang, okay.
But, and doing shows around like New England area. So
we're doing shows around New England, so not even just like Springfield, just around
Connecticut, mostly Connecticut and Massachusetts.
I see. Wow, dude, going around. And so, like, what's the process of like making music?
The process of making music. You gotta have something to talk about first of all. You gotta be true to your music. But the process of starting a mixtape. Yeah. That okay. It would be to have your collection of beats. Okay. Have a database of beats and have a theme of what you want to talk about.
I see.
And kind of conform your list of beats to that theme. Because you kind of hear what the beat wants you to say on it. Right. And it talks to you and it's like, oh, this is what I want to be. This is what I'm going to be made out to be. So you have your beats, then you start writing your lyrics, and usually I'll write a lyric.
So you make the beats first, then write the lyrics?
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, that's at least how I do it.
I see.
And that's how I know a few other artists do it. But
okay.
Then you write all your lyrics and you can record them whenever you want. But record them. Then what you got to do is after you have them all mixed and mastered and sounding right, if you want to get them hosted by a DJ, which is what I'm doing with M.O.N.D.A.Y. Actually, my next mixtape coming out. You have to send it out to that DJ and he'll put his effects, cut up on it, and shout outs and all that. And they'll send it back, and then you got to go through a copyright process. And the copyright is just so nobody can claim your music.
Okay. You go through the copyright process?
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's okay.
It's semi-laborious process, but did I say that right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. I guess it's bothersome. It's
tedious, right?
All those words.
But yeah, you got to go through that process, and then you release it, man. Promotion is the hardest part.
I see.
Promotion, getting it out there, actually making people want to listen to it. That's the hardest part of being an artist. So that's where you need a team.
I can definitely relate. Yeah. So, you say you're coming out with a new mixtape Monday?
Oh yeah, my new mixtape's name is M.O.N.D.A.Y.
I see. But before we talk about M.O.N.D.A.Y, it's your new mixtape. So are there other albums beforehand?
Yeah. I actually came out with about 3 or 4 like before the age of like 18, but
oh my God,
I'm not even gonna talk about those. I took those down. You know what I'm saying? That's baby work.
That's baby work, man.
But my recent ones were the Lost Tapes LP, which stemmed off of, came out of a show, got robbed for about 3 years worth of music, flash drives, computers, like all my audio gear.
How much is that? Like how much music is that?
How much music?
Yeah.
Oh, hundreds of songs.
You had hundreds of songs?
Hundreds. That's 3 years worth of music, you know what I'm saying? Hundreds of songs. And so basically what I could collect back was the Lost Tapes LP. Those 12 tracks on the Lost Tapes out of the hundreds that I had. And got those back, made that, and then I came out with another one a few months later called the Beloved EP, which only had 5 tracks, which stemmed off of a project that I had for school. I was watching a movie, and there was this funny part where the lady was like, the beat? Yeah. And I was like, okay. And I was like, yo, I like that. So I took the audio from the whole movie, started chopping it up into small parts, and just started making beats out of it. I made like 6 beats in a day, then I wrote to like the lyrics to 6 songs in a day, and then I recorded all the 6 tracks, and so I made that in 3 school days,
Wow, so you mad fast. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I tried.
And now, M.O.N.D.A.Y, that's like everybody's favorite, day of the week, right? Why you gotta name a track M.O.N.D.A.Y?
M.O.N.D.A.Y, man. M.O.N.D.A.Y stands for Mid of Nowhere. Dreaming About Yesterday.
Oh, so it's M.O.N.D.A.Y. Okay.
Yeah, it's an acronym.
So
yep.
middle of nowhere.
Yep. Dreaming About Yesterday.
Okay, what's that all about?
Mid.
Mid of.
We're at Middlebury.
I got you.
Mid of nowhere, dreaming about yesterday. Basically comparing my life at Middlebury to my life back at home.
I see. That's nice. How many songs does it have?
23.
Oh my gosh.
But I can't take all the credit for the production.
Yeah.
Innocent Swamuno, who's actually a student on campus, he's a junior. He produced about 75% of the beats.
Oh wow.
So he's executive producer, and I thank him so much for that. You know.
And I understand other students also participate in this album, right?
Yeah, definitely. Hiruy Pearson.
Yeah.
Anselm.
Yeah.
And it's actually this guy. His rap name is his producer name is Cash from England, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah. So I have a.
So you're definitely featuring some Middlebury in there. That's great.
Oh yeah, and Ola. I don't know if you know
Ola, yeah.
He's on the track. He's rapping on the track, and Caroline Joyner. She's actually Innocent is of course on a few songs. You know, I made a few beats and other artists back at home, Sierra Davis, Caliber. Who am I forgetting? I don't know, just a ton of artists. You know, their names are gonna be listed on the cover. So
definitely, okay. I'm excited for you. So when is it gonna come out?
March 3rd, man.
March 3rd. That's coming up. It's around the corner. Well, anyway, thank you, Dwayne, for coming out on the show. You heard it here, folks. March 3rd. Where's it gonna get released on?
Datpiff.com.
Datpiff.com. The link will be in the description, and you can get a chance to see Dwayne's work and his other work as well. And you can support him there. And Dwayne, thank you so much for coming. It's been a pleasure. All right.
No doubt.
It's a wrap.
Anyway, I need to get through to you. I really think you're beautiful, you need to know it. Appreciation, they don't ever show it. Appreciate the poems, but disregard the poetry.